I suppose I gotta finish this video up.
Atlas headrest for my Herman Miller X Logitech Embody gaming chair. Let's open this up since it has been a long way for this product. This looks like a protective film for the chair. There we go. I'm very excited for this headrest. First impression, very well made. Feels like high quality plastics. Definitely feels like a premium product in my hand as I'm unboxing this. The headrest feels soft but supportive. Comes with a nice instruction card along with a QR code you can scan to get to the video instruction. Atlas headrest, we hold your head up. First, I suppose let's put on the protective film, even though it's optional. Why not? The arm goes on next. Now, I did this part by myself, but I highly recommend you to get another person to help you, since this part can be a bit tricky when doing it by yourself. Kind of wish there's a little small slot I can put the tag through here. For the meantime, I just left it there. Lastly, get the headrest on and I was done. The assembly wasn't too bad, it took about 20 minutes in total. Check out how the color of the headrest matches the rest of the chair. Yeah, this is some high attention to detail work here by Atlas. Great work. So, what are my final thoughts and my review on the Atlas headrest for the Embody gaming chair? Well, for any Embody chair for that matter. I want to state this once again. The craftsmanship of this headrest is absolutely fantastic. Atlas did a great job matching the color of the chair, and the mechanisms they put in for adjustability is absolutely fantastic. They definitely did their research, so kudos to the Atlas team to making this headrest, which I personally think that Herman Miller probably should have done in the first place, but hey, they don't believe in headrests, but that's them, I guess. But what I don't like about this headrest, in order to maintain the adjustability and the flexibility that this headrest provides, you cannot tighten this too tight with the wrench that's provided, because if it gets tightened too tight, the headrest does not move as freely as it should. Atlas designed this headrest for it to provide flexibility. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. While I'm sitting in this chair, I should be easily adjust the height of this chair by myself while I'm sitting, moving the headrest back and forth as needed. Like right now, if I don't need the headrest, I can tilt it back like this. If I need it, I pull it up. And I should be able to adjust it to my liking depending on how I'm sitting. Here's my problem. Now bear in mind, I have a pretty big head and it's pretty heavy. So someone that does not have that issue, this may not apply to them. But for me, whenever I lean back on this chair at a comfortable, flexible position that I have it in, now I don't know if the camera can capture it. I'm leaning back with my head, and I'm not putting that much force into it. but the headrest itself just slowly moves back. Now this gets really bad if I loosen the chair up a little, and I'm leaning back some more. Let's say I want to lean back and I want my headrest to come up like this, and I'm leaning, and every time I lean back, the headrest will move back a little, and I'm not going like this, because you see, if I go like that, you can see what happens. I'm just simply leaning on it at my ideal position. And just by simply leaning on it, the headrest itself will slowly move back. Is this a big deal? No, not really. But is it a con? Yes. But I do want to say, just because this is the one con that I found on this headrest, this does not mean this is not a good product. This does not mean that you shouldn't get it. This is just a con for me. It may not even apply to you. So I don't know. This is just from my personal experience. Because if I tighten this too much with a wrench, it takes away the ability to be able to move it on the fly, as intended by Atlas. I'm leaning really back really far here. Let me tighten this up a little. It takes away the ability to move this on the fly as needed. Therefore, I have to leave it with somewhat of in a flexible position. And this is the tightness that I found that works for me personally. However, I'm still experiencing that problem. But my final thoughts on this headrest, well, it is the only headrest in town that'll fit your Embody chair. So if you're a person that really likes headrests like me, this is your only choice. I know right now, I believe at a time of this recording, which is fall of 2023, they're still on back order. Atlas is still trying their best to make them as fast as they can with the same quality on every single one that passes their standard. Therefore, if you order on right now, there may be a delay for it. Like I did, I waited for about 3 months. But personally, I think it's worth the wait because I like to have a headrest on a chair. But in order to maintain the adjustability, just bear in mind, if you have a heavier head, you might need to constantly adjust this, because if I tighten this too tight with a wrench to provide it, it kind of takes away the horizontal movement that is kind of designed for you to do. It's designed for you to be able to move this on the fly as you see fit while you sit in the chair. Now let's talk about the pricing. You'll get this with shipped with tax. It's right around, I would say, close to $200. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Price could change. Or I'm just miscalculating. I don't know. Yes, you can buy, you can almost buy a whole nother office chair for that kind of money, right? But I have stated in my previous review of the chair that the cost of an item is subjective to every person. What may be expensive to you may not be expensive to someone else. Therefore, I cannot, in my good conscience, use price as a factor in the review. I do think that this product, for the quality that Atlas put in, the amount of work they put in, I think is definitely worth the price, the asking price that they're asking for. Therefore, if you have an Embody chair and you're looking for a headrest, go and order this headrest, and unfortunately prepare to wait for a period of time, because I don't know when Atlas will catch up on production. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you end up liking this video, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel to help my channel grow. Thank you, and I hope I'll see you in my next video.